Hey all, welcome to Friday's edition of the Manly Potsies. Um, yeah, my computer keeps shutting down on me. I think it doesn't want me to be online for too long. I think it has something against me. So what I'll do is I'll ask the question first, and then so then you have the question ahead of time. So then if it acts up again, it's a Mac, so I don't know why it's doing this to me, but it keeps shutting down on me. So that's still having technical difficulties, as they say. So my question would be to you, when you start getting either angry or if somebody cuts you off and you get really angry, do you find you have plots flare up then, and how do you deal with it? Also, I guess that's pretty much it for that question anyway. In regards to my week, um, it's been kind of a up and downhill week. I went to the neurologist on I think it was Monday, and so they put me on a ton of different meds. So I'm going to see how that goes and what happens with that. Um, so that should be interesting to see what happens there. Second of all, Zeb, he got a great dog there. My dog, actually, she's part German Shepherd, part Golden Lab. And also, I wanted to mention last week, which got cut off, Zeb, you're a pyro. When you were lighting up that stuff in your back garden, it was pretty funny to watch. Um, Other than that, let me get to the questions. David asked, um, when you go to a concert, do you find that the bass tends to give you give you problems? Um, and how does that affect you? I think for me, going to concerts nowadays, um, bring earplugs is something which I have to take with me nowadays, for small venues, even for big concerts as well, because inside arenas, the bass tends to be a lot more deafening inside than the open arenas. So the open areas, it's not so bad, but the inside arenas, it tends to be pretty tough. Um, Frank, you didn't really ask a question, but that juice you were drinking looked kind of interesting. So yeah, I wonder what that stuff is, but it looks pretty good anyway. Joel, you asked, is there any family you want to go see, but you're not able to due to the parts? Um, for me, not really. I mean, I'm able to travel quite a bit. I mean, I guess flying. I mean, my brother lives in Paris, so I'm able to go and see him, and I got other family in London, so I go and see them. The thing is, when I get back, that's when the symptoms kick in, and that's when I have the hard enough time. But flying usually isn't too big of a deal for me, really, except for the turbulence. But other than that, I seem to do okay. Um, then Zeb, you asked, what did you ask? Have you ever woken up with a song midstream in your head? The only song that really comes to mind for me is "It's a Small World." Every now and again, I wake up with that stuck in my head. Um, Other than that, not too much in the way. Sometimes I have like an '80s flashback, and I'll be singing like something really cheesy, like I don't know, "Take on Me" by Aha, or, something really lame. So that's usually what happens with me. Um, Other than that, this week's been, I mean, it's been kind of a slow week. Just trying to find work. That's been kind of up and down. But been hanging out with the wife and the daughter, so that's been helpful. When we went out to the mall today, so I was able to make it through the mall more or less without falling face first into the concrete. So that's a good sign. So now I'm supposed to go out and hang out with my dad and my sister for dinner. So I'll see how I do for that. But other than that, not much else to report really. The neurologist is put me on some new meds, so I will let you know how that goes. And right now the wife's sitting in front of me making funny faces at me, so I'm trying not to laugh, but it's all good. You know, I love you. And you too, as well. Um, but anyway, guys, pardon? Oh, Deborah. Deborah is my therapist who I kind of haven't been to see recently due to the fact she kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So in that sense, I haven't, you know, seen her, so I need to find another therapist to go to. Plus, I'm going to make an appointment to go to the dentist, so that's another thing I have to do. But other than that, not much. It's Friday. You know, it's a 4 day weekend for most people. Monday's a holiday. It's Labor Day, I think, or Memorial Day, or I don't know. It's one of those holidays. I can't keep track of it all. But anyway, well, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will touch base with you guys next week, and you take care, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, have a good one. Bye bye.
You didn't talk about how letting your inner caveman out seems to balance you out.
Well,
Like when we went